Hello to all my guys, gals, and non-binary pals. It is Wick back with another Wicked Weekly Windup. This time we're on episode 25. I actually messed up the title on last week and put 25 on last week, but actually this week is 25. And depending on how busy I am or am not next week, this may or may not be the last video of the series. Because I know that the movie technically doesn't come out for another couple more weeks, but yeah. What I wanted to do for this one was I was inspired by those like draw my life style videos. Although this won't really be me about my life, it'll just be me rambling about Wicked, as you can see on the screen while you watch me draw Wicked, in particular the poster, the musical poster. Sorry, Elvira, there will be no eyeballs in this poster. And then actually, just for humor's sake, too, after you're done watching me draw this, I tried my hand at doing it digitally on Microsoft Word, and it was even worse. So this will be a bit of a silly visual one, but you can definitely also just listen to it as like a podcast style thing, as I just kind of ramble about Wicked for about 7 minutes. So again, with the movie coming out soon, I am looking forward to it. I've watched all the trailers. I've gotten my parents excited for it. They were huge supporters of my Wicked phase back in high school. Like I said in the first episode, I found out about this play in, we'll say, like 2014-ish, 2015-ish, sometime around my first year of high school. And I just fell in love with the musical, the characters, the lesbian-ass relationship, and the music, of course. Obviously, the music, duh, always. And the show, the visuals, just everything. And I was obsessed with it, listened to it all the time, was watching as many slime tutorials on YouTube as I could. And then, I kind of fell out of love. Not that I fell out of love with it, but just, times change, interests change, and I kind of lost hope of ever getting a movie because I was seeing ads all the way back in or not ads, but rumors all the way back in 2016, and well, it's well the heck after 2016. But whew, we finally got there, guys. So that's another reason I wanted to do this poster, just sort of a celebration for it. Also, I'm sorry, my head keeps getting in the way. My setup was perching my phone on a high place and then clicking record and just having it hanging over my piece of paper. Look at my beautiful flying monkeys and look at my beautiful Wicked. Like when I tried to write a new musical, you can tell I was struggling with the size. Even looking back at it now, I can see there's for example, Glenda's hand is too high up. There's just like minor things I'm already looking at that I'm like, whoops, didn't quite do that right. Because I obviously was not tracing. You can see I did this on a wood desk. If you look at the very top of the screen. But I had a picture of the poster open as sort of a frame of reference, so I was trying to draw it as accurately as possible, of course, without tracing. And for someone like me who literally usually can only draw stick figures, this ain't too shabby, but I do laugh at myself looking back at just, the ugly fingers, the disproportionate, like Glinda's too far to the right, like Elphaba really is pushing her out of the way here. I should have given Glinda more room. Oh, and something you'll notice later too, the flying monkeys on the poster are slightly like a brown color, but I freaking forgot to grab a brown colored pencil before I started this, so I'm just gonna use the same color as Glinda's skin. Um, but yeah, man, I did want to comment on that poster thing. I hope people are still gonna watch the movie because I sometimes troll that. Yeah, sorry, my head's in the way. I sometimes troll or not troll like LOL, I'm gonna prank you all, but I kind of lurk in various Wicked places like Tumblr, Reddit, Facebook, all that. And in some places, I've seen people say that they might not even see the movie anymore because it's so tired of how much it's been shoved down their throat. And I don't disagree. But what made me laugh is it is kind of true. It's funny. Like obviously it's Universal Studio. At the end of the day, this is a very here we go. Here's me trying to freaking do it on the. You could tell my mouse is kind of broken. At the very top of the screen, there's like a break in the line for her hat. My mouse is a little. Oh my god, this is so bad. But again, anyways, what I was saying was Universal Studios. I understand. Yeah, it's gonna always be a little bit messy and showy, but it's just kind of funny for me on a meta level. Elphaba was all about fighting for the disenfranchised. She was quite literally a poor person growing up. Like she was the epitome of a marginalized group. So then to see Elvira having her little fit over something as silly as not having her eyes on the poster, it kind of felt like so un-Elphaba and so unfitting. But also, admittedly, the fire with which she made that post was very Elphaba-like. Because I get it, and I understand why she felt slighted. I just must admit it kind of made me chuckle. Yeah, sorry, Elvira. Like I said, I'm not doing the eyeball poster in this one. You could tell because I'm going to give Elphaba red lips, so it's the movie or musical poster. Oh my! Can you see my beautiful flying monkeys? Like if you thought the other one was bad, this one's even worse. But no, in all seriousness, I'm going to see the movie. I'm planning on taking my parents. I hope they say yes. I mean, I'm sure they will, because they love the musical too. We've all seen it at least one or two times. I know I said before I was lucky enough to get to see it on Broadway once. Would have taken my family to that too if only they'd, come with me. And you're like, oh yeah, you can see I couldn't even write the new musical part, so I just wrote A and M, and you can't even tell what it says. But I really am looking forward to the movie. I'm looking forward to all the extra scenes, like the Elphaba Glinda, like pole fighting each other, like combat scene. Looks like really cool PE class type stuff. I really am hyped. Despite everything that's happened, and I can't wait to have the soundtrack of the movie. Like I'm probably gonna force my poor parents to listen to that on loop for a million years, and I'm honestly debating on if I want to do another Wicked Wiggly Wind-Up series for the part two. We'll see. Because I really did enjoy making these videos, and I knew they weren't going to get a lot of engagement because I'm not a celebrity. But I must confess, they still didn't. Like, they managed to do, like, get even less attention than I thought. So because of that, I may or may not continue this, or if I do, it might be bi-weekly instead of every week. Um, but that's just a minor update if anyone's even still listening. Oh, and I did want to mention, I know in the last minute I have, I'm going to put the link to my Discord in the video description as always because I am at this point up and running my little Discord Wicked competition thing where the winner I will buy some free Nitro for a month. But since just looking at how I think participation's currently been, I may just give out like say we'll top 3 people or something like that. Everybody gets like one of those Nitro minis so that way I can buy more people the thing. But I'm sorry, I can't get everyone the full $10 one because then I'd only be able to select one winner. But so far, I've had it's so funny to me in the server only about it feels like a different person answers the question every day. So I'm like, oh shoot, this is going to be like a 5-way tie. So that's why I'm trying to reconsider how to divvy out the rewards. But if anyone still wants to participate, I mean, I'm going to do it until the 22nd when the movie releases. So we've still got about 11 more days. I do it every other day as well. That's a bi-daily thing, I guess we'll say. But that is it for this week, folks. Look at my beautiful poster.